Hey Shalom, Shalom. I want to start off source by giving all praise to Yahweh Hashem Shai. Double honors to the apostles of GMS and honors to brothers that are doing the work in truth while sincerity. Just want to hit a real quick one. This is First Peter's 5. Well, rather, let me give you the backstory. So, it's saying that I used to say, that I fervently believe, and that is a brother a day keeps the demons away. And I don't know if I heard this from somebody else. I may have even done a video on it before. Just wanted to touch on it again real quick, because when we're out here, man, he's Satan through his various avenues, always trying to get us out, get us down, keep us off our game, keep us off doing the things that we want to do. Whether it's making you weak, feel weak, you haven't got the energy to do what you need to do, or or anything, right? So it's this First Peter 5:8 says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour." So basically, going into the fact that there are so many traps, right? And the devil's going to use him. He's going about who he can, who he can try, who he can devour. And what does a lion do? He will stalk prey, man. He'll say, "Can I have this guy, man? Can I have this guy?" And might watch you for a bit, right? And as it sees that you're a target that it can have, bam, it will pounce and it'll eat on you, man. Right? So you're gonna have times when you're low in the spirit, but that's why I said, brother, a day keeps the demons away. Because at the end of the day, we're amongst these heathens, or amongst these people in the world for the majority of the time. If you're working in that, spirit might have you where you can just spend your time studying and that, which is good as well. If you're working, you're more times working around heathens, right? And that influence will get at you, man, right? And that's when you're quite susceptible to them being around the brethren. That's a good antidote for that. This is Proverbs 17:17. It says, a friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity, right? That's what I'm saying. Look, when you're low, when you're not feeling good, man, a brother, that's when you can really utilize a brotherhood, man. When you're going through stuff, right? But then you can't, there's a flip side to that. If you're a guy who, whenever it's going good, you're in the shadows, but as soon as something goes bad, hey, shalom, up. Brothers may not take too kindly to that, but if you're being a brother, man, you're being brotherly, and then you're going through some stuff, man, brothers will help you out. It might just be a phone call, I was going through such and such and such. And like I said in another video I just did, the Lord puts the words, basically Lord controls all things, so the Lord will put the spirit on that, man, and will say something that you needed to hear, man. Like, it was times that, I won't, not needful to mention what it was, but I had certain thoughts in my head, and speaking to Akim about that, speaking to the brothers, and I would say, yo, look, uplift you in the spirit, and then, because ultimately, sometimes it's just a demon that's fucking with you. Well, most of the time it is just a demon. That's what, you have them thoughts, you doubting yourself, especially that thing of doubt. If you got doubt and all of that, man, you gotta, you know, you speaking to Akim, Bob might be just like, yo, man, that's a demon because of X, Y, and Z. You might be saying, nah, man, I'm too this, I'm too that. What my thing coming in was, I had heard about the truth for a long time before I came out in the streets. Run out, or cut me for a while. The brother was like, hey, everyone's got a different lot in this truth. Everyone's got a different path. And the thing really is that now you're in the truth. That's the main thing. You're teaching this word, Baruch Hashem Shai, and that's why it says a brother is born for adversity. Right, it says Ecclesiastes 4:9 says, two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. Right, so you see a brother going through a patch, man, and sometimes you'll be like, yo, man, this brother kind of acting out of character. Hey, actually, Shwam, you saying, man, everything all good, man, everything all good. Sometimes I'll be like, hey, everything's all good. Hey, if you see that, and maybe you won't earnestly believe it, you just send up a prayer for the brother, man. But then again, brother, to do that, you gotta be around. Not saying always being around the brothers. Just talk to a brother or whatever, what have you, man. Yeah, you go through times when you just solitude, but you know that solitary confinement is called torture for a reason. You go crazy. Well, when you get stuck up with your own thoughts for too long, man, hey, you go crazy, man. This is Luke 22:32 says, "But I have prayed for thee that thy faith fail not, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren." Right, so when you get this truth, you get a good understanding of it. You see guys who ain't as strong in the faith, man. You're supposed to use your expertise and use your understanding to help those brothers, man. Right, strengthen those brothers. Because at the end of the day, we're a body. It's like if you're at the gym, you might have your right arm, and this is actually the case with me. I can't bench for shit because my left shoulder is really weak, like stupidly weak. Before you scar, it's an injury. um, because and I'll just segue into that. Certain times you'll get certain ailments that just like Paul had, just to stop you from getting proud. Because if I was able to bench, I know I'll be one of them guys who'll be going in there, start loving my figure too much, man. That ain't what this is about. But that's a different topic for a different day. So Lord's will, I hope Lord's will be edified, and I will end with that. Shalom.